That's right. Good morning, Clay and Rachel. We are so happy to be indoors this morning. We're downtown at the Minneapolis Convention Center for what the NFL calls the Super Bowl experience. Now, let me show you around here for a second. What you're looking at is an authentic NFL locker of former Super Bowl MVP Von Miller. The guy you're talking about, his name's Jaylen Watkins. He's just 26 years old, a 2010 graduate of Cape Coral High School, getting ready to play in the biggest game of his life. It is absolutely freezing out here. The NBC weather app tells me that it feels like it's negative 24. I swore I wouldn't wear these earmuffs on air, but I have absolutely no choice. Let me show you something that you are definitely not looking at in Southwest Florida. Snow on the ground, something you don't normally see in a Super Bowl city. But I'll tell you what, talking to these Minnesotans, they think that Minneapolis is the perfect host for the Super Bowl. Right now, we're on the ground floor of US Bank Stadium trying to interview Jaylen Watkins. You can see the post-game interview sign to my right. The Eagles owner is going to be speaking soon, so things could pick up here in the next couple minutes. As far as we know, Watkins has not left the stadium yet. If the Eagles do win, this will actually be Maragos's second ring. He also won with the Seahawks back in the 2013 season. Guys, good morning, Clay and Rachel. Well, many people never even get to see a Super Bowl in person, never mind actually playing one. Well, here at the Minneapolis Convention Center, I came the closest that I ever will in what the NFL calls the Super Bowl experience.
I was just hoping that there were no scouts here because I am retired.
So am I, but not by choice.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
But I came out of retirement for the Super Bowl experience.
This has the potential to be so embarrassing.
We started
All right, here we go.
with the Air Challenge.
Bang. My khakis are pretty tight.
But the field goal did not go so well.
Wide left. Wide left.
Up next,
All right, I'm a tall guy.
the vertical jump.
All right. One more. 33, all right. I will take that.
After that, the 40-yard dash.
I think I took off early. Let's address the elephant in the room here, my blatant cheating early start.
I seen you get ahead of the game a little bit, and I think I could have kept up with you.
After a long day of sports, I ended my day
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome, Harry.
Here goes nothing, huh?
in a plastic poncho and in need of some new pants.
3, 2, 1. Cool. Well, the stage doesn't get any bigger and the lights don't get any brighter than a Super Bowl performance. And for Jaylen Watkins, this will be his first. Now, we know the Cape Coral graduate is a fantastic football player, but what you might not know is Jaylen Watkins the person, and he's every bit as impressive off the field as he is on it.
He's so humble. He's like literally the same person I met when I was 13 years old.
Jerica and Jaylen Watkins are here together in Minneapolis for Super Bowl 52. A long way from their first meeting in middle school.
It kind of just turned into talking to each other every day, and we built that trust and a bond. And I'm one that doesn't trust people a lot, and immediately with her, it was just easy to trust her.
He actually knew me, apparently, before I knew him. In Pop Warner, I was a cheerleader. He played football.
After that, they both went to Cape Coral High School and the University of Florida.
She's been through my whole struggle, so she's my wife now, but more so my best friend.
It's insane, so much. I mean, from family stuff to just going to college together.
Even Jacksonville has had a Super Bowl, but here in Minneapolis, they're really proud to host such a big event.
This is once every 20 years where they find a cold weather event space for the Super Bowl, and I like it. I think it's great that it's here.
The streets of Minneapolis are starting to fill up as the city prepares for Super Bowl 52.
Oh, it's great. It's great to be able to host a big event and invite everybody up into our backyard.
But many fans need to adjust to the cold weather.
If you're going to come here from Fort Myers, you better dress warm.
If you dress properly, then you're all good, right?
Yep.
Right. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Layers, layers, and layers.
Even more important is learning to enjoy a Midwestern winter.
That's great weather, great football weather. Wish you were playing outside.
I would say embrace the bold north. I'd get a sled, I'd find a hill, I'd drink some hot cocoa.
Why is Minneapolis a good place to hold a Super Bowl?
Because we're Minnesota nice. We're always pleasant and friendly and welcoming to all fans from all over.
9:13 on this Father's Day morning. I'm sure many of you dads out there have been up for a little bit. Your kids probably just waking up. And for those kids taking your dad out for breakfast or something nice like that, you could sit outside if you'd like to this morning. Saturday was Phil Mickelson's birthday, but the U.S. Open has been anything but kind to the famous golfer. And this is the moment that he and everybody else is talking about. On the 13th hole, Mickelson, who's known for being a good putter, putting for bogey, runs it by the hole, and then hold on. He's going to run over to the other side of the hole, hits the ball before it's done rolling. That's a 2-stroke penalty. Now, it would still take him 2 more strokes to get the ball in the hole. Just an absolute nightmare for the lefty. Right now, Mickelson is 18 strokes over par and tied for 65th in the tournament. The best present for Dad is your presence.
There you
That's
go.
what I'm going with, at least. But I'm also going to buy him something, too. Have yourself a good Father's Day weekend. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Thanks for watching.